Hey, what's going on? Appliance Boot Camp, Mike Sneed coming to you again. Uh, Great show, Reggie. Also, Miss Mona, that was her first time attempting to edit video. I think she done a great job on such short notice of trying to figure out how to edit. It turned out to be a great video. So that's type of stuff when you're doing stuff brand new the first time. You might have glitches here and there, but you learn from them and you go ahead and you make the adjustments. So she was kind of worried after she edited and uploaded. She saw that she had a loop. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. Just let it go. You saw me earlier today. I'm upside down, sideways, trying to figure out the new phone that I got. It just happens. You just run with it and just make improvements. So I think she's doing a great job. Like I say, she's fighting off. She fought off the nerves of actually going live, and now she's actually learning how to edit her videos and moving right along. So that's good stuff. Uh, Today's been a great day for me. I've been out here, man, just trying to catch up with all the work I got going on. Like they got the ice cream parlor that's really jumping right now. We got a bunch. We got a wedding on Saturday. We got a church event on Sunday. I got to leave out on Monday. I'll be in Seattle, Washington Monday. I'll be meeting with the third party warranty company. I'll be going live from Seattle on Monday. I meet with them on Tuesday, all day Tuesday. I'll be back here on Wednesday, so I'm just going out there strictly to meet with them and talk and see how things go. I'll be back here on Wednesday, and the next 2 weeks is gonna be some pretty busy, intense weeks for me. After these 2 weeks, I told my wife after these 2 weeks, just pick a place. We're going somewhere. We're gonna leave the cell phones and everything behind us. But I'll come to y'all real quick today, and I'm going to be talking about if you hadn't had a chance already, go to Appliance Boot Camp. Go to the YouTube page, Appliance Boot Camp, and look at the video that Marcus. If you want inspiration, look at the video that Marcus put out there. Marcus, this is his first. I think it's either his second year or first year doing his appliance. There go Marcus Harris. Hey, how you doing? Marcus out there in California, and he's determined he's gonna crack $1 million out of this appliance repair business. We've had several people that verified that's verifiable to crack the million, but Marcus is one of those that's actually doing it front and center for everybody to see it. And I'm just so proud of him how he's doing that, and he's giving you all the formula how he's actually so you all can follow him. Other people, everybody who wanted to be a millionaire and have $1 million business, he's on the way to cracking over 80,000 a month. He's a little more than halfway there. A couple of times he hit that 75,000 a month. Very proud of him. Right now I think he's hovering right around 45, 50,000 a month. He's doing a combination of appliance repair. Now he's bringing in something else to give him up a little bit more push. He's bringing in the garage doors and openers, and that right there, he's thinking is gonna be the nitrogen that he's gonna shoot into that engine to get that thing up over there past $1 million a year. And that's just it's just so great to see him doing that front and center, and that shows you what appliance repair, the potential in this appliance repair business is. This is just a year in. Now, granted, once again, like I tell everybody, uh, Marcus and the other ones that have cracked a million on their way to a million, they have worked. You hear him tell you he's been at executive level in corporate America for years. So he's used to having 20, 30 people reporting to him. He's used to having a staff like that reporting to him. So this right here ain't something he's just walking into. Appliance repair, it just gave him an outlet to plug all that information, all that training, all that experience that they got out of corporate America, that gave appliance repair gave him something to plug that thing into, and he's plugged it into there, and he is killing it. You know, from everything he got service manager, they got the training going on, and that's what I was kind of going into. You know, appliance boot camp. All this is just a foundation to get you out into entrepreneurship, get you out here and start your appliance repair business. Once you get into your appliance repair business, your appliance repair business, you have to then go out and seek out other training. You have to seek out other avenues to get you to that next level. And that's what I wanted to talk about. He's doing something I haven't done. I never cracked $1 million per year repairing appliances, so I can't tell him how to do it. No, he's out there now. He's a frontier, out there pioneer in the frontier, doing something for us and showing us how you do it with technicians, how you doing it with the staff. I love the fact that he told you, you know, hey, even though that I'm doing this, gonna crack $1 million, I ain't putting all that 80,000 in my pocket. You know, a lot of that money is going to feed this thing, the staff, and keep the business going. He has to do a lot of marketing, you know, for him to for that staff that he have and to hit those numbers. He just can't do 3 or 4 stops a day. You know, he got to have something like he was talking 75, I guess 75 to 100 stops per week. He got to go get it. So he has to go out there and he got to everywhere where he can find some berries. He got to be pushing the bushes to the side, looking up under everywhere to keep that money coming in. And I'm just so proud of him to be doing that and to share that. Like I said, we have other people that is verifiable millionaires that came through that millions of, made is making $1 million or more dollars a year doing appliance repair. They're a little bit older, and they still not comfortable coming on camera. I know Marcus has set the goal out, and I talked to him a couple of times. I think recently I talked to him about the garage doors. That's been months ago, and I was so glad to see that video pop up that he's still on that journey getting there, and he think he's going to crack it. His projection is he's going to crack it before the end of the year. He's going to crack the code, and with that, hey, that hey that right there is something. That right there to have somebody that you that within your midst that's a millionaire, a self-made millionaire. No, that say, hey, I'm a self-made millionaire. That you can text, you can get information, and I think he even does some type of training. So this is not somebody talking millionaire talking and getting there. He's gonna be getting there at the end of the year. It's several more people that what you call that's getting there that you have direct access to. It's not many. It's not many times, especially I gotta go back to the African American community. There's not many times that we can get access to a millionaire who's self-made. They didn't do it through no entertainment. Even if they done it through entertainment and sports, we still don't have access to it. So but to have somebody that you know and you saw their journey, and to do it in a short amount of time. He's cracked this thing open in a short amount of time in appliance repair. But like I say, you have to take in all that time he worked in corporate America getting there. But in appliance repair, he done came in and cracked this thing, and he's showing us what the potential will be. And also, I'll be honest, it inspired me. So man, you got to get up off your ass. You know, you no, he's killing it and doing it, and you complacent. No, well, matter of fact, I'm happy seeing Mark. I go back. I'm gonna recant that statement. I'm happy to see Marcus and you all going out here doing it and cracking $1 million and doing it. I'm gonna enjoy y'all. I'm gonna enjoy y'all. I'm falling back now. It's not. I'm not able to do it anymore. Like I told everybody, I spent all my gas and all my afterburners to get to where I'm at now. So I'm glad that I was able to get you all where you are at now. And now he's turning on his afterburners to break it into outer space. I just can do it. Took everything I got to get here, and for him to hit those afterburners, and he's taking that thing to $1 million. And not only that, I was so happy to see that that the other component in appliance boot camp that he had, the garage door. We had the garage door business and stuff. He reached out and grabbed that thing, and that thing helped him. That thing pushed that thing actually pushed him say, hey, this is the thing we'll do it. And he found out that the garage door is just it has he has more potential in garage doors. It looks like than he does appliance repair. He said right now the volume in garage doors is greater than appliance repair. I hate the fact that California won't let him charge more than $500 per repair. That is crazy unless you're a general contractor. I don't know how they do seal systems out there, but that's California. California got those crazy rules and stuff like that. Um, uh, and 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 I hate that I saw that they dampering that because if he could get out there and do those installs, he would. It probably next week if he could install garage doors, probably next week he probably could crack it next month, and he could probably crack it. But California is kind of wild, and he's doing it the right way. He's doing it with he his team he provide health insurance for his team, life insurance. They got training. Um, they got he's and because in California he's doing the W-2s, and and not only that, he's out here competing with other major corporate. He's competing with major corporations for the best talent. He's not like I was when I had technicians and stuff. I had to get the guys that nobody else wanted. He's going out there competing with the major corporations, and he's telling them, "Hey, I can offer you something that these big corporations can't offer you," and he's giving them the pay and it's a family environment. So he's out there killing it, and I'm just so proud of him. If you hadn't already, go to Facebook, and from Facebook, go to Appliance Boot Camp. That's where he put his video up. Very inspirational to see it and follow his journey. I don't know if he has an actual YouTube channel. That's the link if somebody wants to come in live. I don't know if Marcus has a YouTube channel. I think he offers some type of lead generation or helping you get calls or something. He offers some type of service. I think. I could be wrong, but I think he offers some type of service too. But he's killing it. He's doing it, and like I say, the foundation was Appliance Boot Camp. Did I show him all that? No, I didn't. Like I said, he coming from years and years of corporate America, of them training them and showing him how to run business units, and he having 20, 30 people up under him. He's comfortable with that, and he knows how to hire people, how to train people, how to put together policies and procedures. It's very few people. Now let me get this straight too. Uh, Before all try to run out there, think you're gonna have 30 or 40 people working for you. There's very few people that can do that. That can go out there and create a company and have 20, 30, 40 people working for them. Very few people can do it. So with that being said, only person that can be able to teach you how to do that is somebody that has done it. He got taught in corporate America. DCNF got taught in the military. Miss Ward got taught in corporate America. Some of the other ones I don't want to call their names because they haven't given permission to give their names. They got taught. They were taught that in corporate America. Some of them still in corporate America, doing dual things. But that's why they got the training to actually run business units and run units of people working for them and technicians and stuff. And so with that, they just needed a place something of their own where they could plug all that information into. And luckily for me, at the time I was presenting Appliance Boot Camp to them, they grabbed it, said, man, I can plug it into here. They plugged it into it, and they just took off. And believe it or not, it's so crazy. Everybody's less. Nobody's been doing it 5 years, 3 years or less. Marcus, I think, is a year in, and to see them come and just blow past the competition where they're now some of the industry leaders. And I talk about world renowned, where it ain't just so much we know him this and that. I mean, they got total respect across the whole industry. They got total respect across the whole industry for appliance repair. And I was listening to some people talking about industries. Some people, man, I gotta say, I'm gonna say this right here. And like I say, I never want to get into this black and white thing, this and that. But because I'm African American and 90% of the people who come are African American, I have to say this. Sometimes people, especially like trucking, and sometimes they look at like trucking and wholesaling. They look at like box truck and stuff like that, and they'll say, "Well, if I see a lot of African Americans doing it, I ain't gonna go in there and do it because they're doing it because it's low hanging fruit and it doesn't require much sense to do it." I saw somebody saying that earlier. If you see a bunch of what people imply, if you see an industry, you see a lot of African American people doing, it's because it's low barrier entry and doesn't require much intellect to do it. That's what they're trying to imply. No, it's not. When you see a place running where a lot of African Americans are starting to migrate to, it's not because it doesn't take low intellect. Anybody can tell you. I don't know anybody that studied more than this appliance boot camp alumni and people who are going through here fixing these appliances. You study all the time. If you constantly study and you learning, it ain't nothing where there's no low intellect. Very smart people. You find out very quick talking to them. Very smart. You find out very quick they're very studious. They're wanting to learn. They're out here reading every night, all night long. These advanced circuits for these guys are actually. You have guys that have never taken an electronics course. All they've done is the appliance boot camp, learn the basics of schematic reading, the basics of electronics, and you having them now I'm seeing them on the internet and I'm seeing them on Facebook and YouTube explaining complex electrical circuits, how they work, and they know how they work, and they telling other people how they work. So so they have a working knowledge of how it is. And I know when I was this ain't what somebody told me. I know I had a professor because I went to his house to fix his microwave when I was in college. He had a PhD in electronics, and he didn't know how to read schematics. He didn't know how to well, he knew what the symbols were and stuff. He couldn't look at the schematics and go fix his microwave, and he was amazed that I could do it. And I know when I got into engineering, not when I became an engineer, and I was able to actually read the schematics and actually build stuff. We had to build environmental changes and stuff like that because I could read schematics, read blueprints and stuff. The engineers they was amazed that I could do it. They couldn't do it. A lot of them couldn't do it. They could write code, but they didn't know the electron. You couldn't give them the electronics. Very few of them you could give them the actual schematics or the data. Give them the data book of a chip, and they go figure it out, fix it. Very few of them could do it. One for a handful of us that actually could do it. And so you all, I'm telling you that you all are just as smart as those engineers that I used to work with that could do that with that could do that. You all are just that smart. It ain't the fact that it's something that's take low intellect. It's just the fact that we don't know where the opportunities are at. So what happens when we see somebody that look like us that we can relate to, and they tell us, "Hey, this is a safe avenue to go in to make money." We just like anybody else. We want to go make money, so we start going there to make that money. It ain't because there's no low intellect in here. We just want we need we don't we so many times we have been hoodwinked and ran down a path that didn't work, that you don't have a lot of chances to keep bumping your head. When you 35, 40 years old, and you don't went to school and got all this student loan debt, and you got a wife and kids, and you trying to get a house and trying to get a mortgage, and you got trying to get a house, you trying to get a car, you trying to get your kids get ready to go to college. You ain't got time to be taking a lot of risk and a lot of taking a lot of chances. So when you see somebody pop up and they tell you, "Hey, this thing right here works. It's safe. Come on, you can come here and do it." Yeah, they're gonna go there. Yeah, they're gonna go there because there's not many places we can go. And the thing about this, why they go to trucking, because with trucking, believe it or not, it's kind of like a appliance repair. It's something where it doesn't have a lot of racism there. 'Cause people don't care. Right now, it's 98 degrees outside. They don't care if you're black, Hispanic, white, gay. They don't care who you are. You could be, like I said, you could be a serial killer. If you can come there and fix that air conditioner today and down here in Clayton, North Carolina at 98 degrees, they come on down here and fix it. I don't care who you are. You come down here and you get this thing fixed. They don't care. So that's the thing that why we come here because you don't have to deal with the racism. You don't have to deal with no gatekeeper in appliance repair. Where okay, I'm gonna have to go apply to get this job, and then I get this job. I might be the only African American in there. I don't feel comfortable really saying what I really feel like saying. 'Cause I might make somebody mad. Somebody might feel the wrong way about something, and then I get fired, and I got my wife and my kids depending on me taking a shot. You don't have to worry about any of that with appliance repair. Appliance repair, hey, can you fix it? How soon can you get here? Come on, let's get here quick. That's what they ask you. How soon can you get here? Same thing, driving the truck. I've been waiting on an ice maker. I've been waiting on a thermocouple. If somebody calls and say, hey, I got a thermocouple, I can bring it to you. Right now, I'm waiting on milk for the ice cream polish. Uh, everybody is hurting because we can't get the mix in. You don't have enough drivers. Diesel don't went up, so a lot of drivers saying they ain't moving their trucks because of the diesel so high and all that. So now you got all these people saying, "Hey, we need to get some mix because I got all this ice people want to sell ice cream. We don't care who it is, just bring it down, bring the mix to my store. I don't care who you are, just get it here." That's what happened with the truck driver. You just call it. I don't care who it is, bring it. I don't care what time you coming, bring it. I get out the bed and meet you here. Just bring me my mix. So that's what you why we go to those industries. If I was to say, hey, I can make $1 million as a executive at a major company. How many executives do we have at major companies that's African American men? Not that many. So and not that many executives in major companies to start with. So now you're gonna tell me that I gotta go through all these hoops. And that was one of the things too that he said in that when he done his interview, when he was doing his video. He was at his daughter's award ceremony, and he said, no, a year ago he was in corporate America. No, he had to ask to leave, but if something pop up, he got a phone call. He had to get up out of his seat and go up there and answer that phone call. Now he's at the award ceremony for his company. No, he ain't got to leave. That's his company. He ain't got to answer to nobody, and that meant a lot. That meant a lot, and they made a lot of money. All these guys working in corporate America, they made a lot of money. But the freedom of running their own business and what the potential that they have, nobody can put a limit on how much money he makes. No, here it is now. No, he's talking. He's at 45, 50,000 a year, a month right now. Now he's getting ready to jump it up to hopefully 80,000 a month. And can't nobody. He can go to 200,000 a month if he wants to. He don't have to ask anybody. It's up to him to do what he wants. And just like I told you, I love seeing them do it. I don't want to do it because I'm tired. I want to get on the back end of this thing. That's the joy of being an entrepreneur and being in control of your destiny, where you can truly have love and admiration and be happy to see your fellow friend and colleague do well because you doing what you want to do. I want to see him go. I want to stay here. I like what I do. So you don't it's no envious or jealousy. People look at it and they get inspired and then they go. And the other thing he said too, like he said, he's getting there to the $1 million, but he said to get the wealth up. Sometimes he thinks a one man show is might be a quicker route because you don't have to split the money with anybody, and you get so much direct knowledge of working on stuff. Because what's happening right now, he's getting further and further away from the actual product that they're working on. He's getting further away from the appliances. He's getting further away from the garage doors, and he's gonna be like I was several years ago, where it's been years since you've been in a truck and out there working on appliances. You know the foundations of them, but you don't know the everyday thing that's happening with them and stuff that's going on because you're not out there day to day. Your subs and technicians are. So he getting more and more into running the business, and as he's moving further and further away from that, he's getting more and more into the business. Pretty soon, in a year or two, he wouldn't. You could ask him because a lot of times you might ask him something about appliance repair in a year or two. He wouldn't be able to tell you how something what's something going on. Like some people ask me something. Have you seen this on going on with these dishwashers and this and that? I'll be honest with you, man. I ain't seen it 'cause I ain't out there in the field every day. I tell them all the time, the best thing to do, go to Appliance Boot Camp online. I go to Facebook group, ask the alumni. They out there every day seeing it. Somebody has seen it. Go to Applianceology, ask, put it out there. Somebody's there seeing it. Go to Appliance Alliance, Appliance Pro Talk. Go there and ask. I don't run calls like that because I'm in here pretty much all day, so I don't run calls like that. If you want to know some of the stuff that the trending failures and stuff like that, the best thing to do is to go to the group and ask those guys. For those guys are out there running calls every day and they seeing everything. As you start to run your business, you get further away from that and you can answer business questions, but you can't answer the technical questions because you don't see all the stuff. Now, can I get out there and fix it? If I went out there, yeah, I can go out there and fix it. If I need to go fix something, that's no problem. But to see the trending failures and stuff, I'm far removed from that. You would need to ask the people in the alumni in the group who's out there every day fixing that stuff. I want to read some of the comments we have. DC and Nelson, what's going on, Mike? Hey, how you doing? There you go, Marcus Harris. What's going on, Marcus? That's Marcus, everybody. I don't know. Do you have a YouTube channel, Marcus? I saw a lot of people trying to catch up with you. The video he done is in the Appliance Boot Camp uh, Facebook group. That's where the video is at. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or Instagram or any of that. If so, if you have any of that, Marcus, put it in the chat so they can get to you. Okay, decent enough. I didn't know if you want me to tell you about that, but yeah, decent enough. That's his goal too to crack a million. He's running that way too. And they're running him. Marcus, from what I've listened to the video, he's running in multiple cities. DC and Nelson, they're running in multiple cities and states. So they're in the process of knocking that out. BK from the Rockies said, "What's up, ABC fam?" Yep, shout out to Marcus. He's killing it. Hey, John Devek. Say, hey, all right. Greg B. Yeah, Marcus killing it. If I had his hands, I'll cut my hand off. Yeah, yep, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, he is killing it. He is killing it. SQ Services LLC. Hey, what's going on? Yep, that's Marcus getting in there. Kirk Shaw and Marcus. Yeah, we rooting for him. What's up, Mike? It's time for a mini bake. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, Kirk too. Kirk, it's time for him to get a mini bake. It's funny. I talked to Kirk earlier this week, and he's trying to get a mini vacation, but he just can't. He can't break away from it. He can't break away from it. And Kirk has actually moved. I don't know if I should tell, but he moved. He's also moved over to another city, and he's breaking that city in, and he's afraid to somewhat move right now because now it's starting to pick up, so he don't want to break the momentum. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. All right. And Marcus Harris. This is a decent enough. We hit a million this month. It took us 2.5 years, but we're going for the million this year. Okay. There you go. All right. There you go. There you go. 2.5 years. And like when I tell people this, it's funny. When I tell people this right here, I said I got people who have came to the appliance boot camp, and they have cracked $1 million, and they and they're verifiable. They've cracked $1 million, not just somebody talking. They're verifiable and cracked $1 million, and they can tell you how they done it. Just like Marcus is walking you down, telling you how he done it. He knows how much money he need. He got a goal. DCNF got the goal of where they need to hit. They know where they need to be at. I've talked to his no. He showed me the numbers and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He has he has made over $1 million. They have made over $1 million repairing appliances, and he's gonna try to do a million in this one year. And like I said, we have verifiable people who have came in, taken the course, and cracked $1 million. 89 Dr. Funk. I saw Marcus' video. He's going to get. He's going to get that million. Yeah, he's going to get it. Yeah, he's going to get it. And the reason how you know he's going to get it, because when you talk to the guys that's going to get $1 million, they're not just telling, oh, I'm going to go get $1 million. I'm going to make $1 million this year. They don't work the numbers. They know where they need to be at. So when you talk, he know how much money he needs to make every month to crack that million. He knows where he's at right now. Just like if somebody tell you I'm going to lose weight, but they don't tell you the amount they're going to lose, they ain't going to lose no weight. They don't have no goal, and they don't know what it's going to take to get there. He has the goal. He knows what it takes to get there, and he's monitoring that. He's not just hoping to get there. They're not just sitting there hoping. Oh, I hope I can make $1 million. I hope I. Nah, they're saying I'm going to get to $1 million, and they are monitoring it every month, every day. And he know how many calls he need to get every day, every week coming through there. They're watching that stuff, and it's like training. It's like training for a sport or anything like that. You know what you need to get in order to get to the next level, and that's what he's doing. And when he looked to say, hey, we might be we might have we done stalled right now. What's something where we can pull in to get us the next thing? He would have grabbed the garage doors, like you said. The garage door course that we have here was the basics, but he found his service manager went out and found several other free courses online to teach them more about the garage doors. Now that they're going out stockpiling on parts and stuff, so they don't have to worry about trying to get parts and stuff once they get rolling on it and stuff. And they're going, and that's how you get to that $1 million. You just not gonna stumble your way into $1 million. Nah, you can flounder around in appliance repair and make you 200 make you 150 $200,000 just by floundering away. Just running calls and no plan at all. You can make 150 $200,000 doing that by yourself in appliance repair. But when you start going up to $1 million and stuff like that, where they're going at, that takes planning and that takes planning and you gotta be monitoring it, and you gotta be on there making sure that you're hitting your goals. Yep, that's good, DC now. All right. Yep, good, DC now. Yeah, that's good. They cracked it. Greg B, his video inspired me. Yeah, 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 no doubt, no doubt. All right, yeah, DC Nelson say gonna check the video up out of this. Yeah, no doubt. Uh, Not seeing Matt. It's hard for me to understand that you can learn this over a weekend and start a business and don't know anything about appliance repair. Well, it's true. It's true. This is not me. Not seeing Matt. This is not me just telling you all that just unlike other course creators and stuff that you might see on YouTube and whatnot. Uh, I don't screen the phone calls. I got my phone number right here where you can call me. You know where I stay at. Most of the people on YouTube sell courses. You don't know where they stay at. You don't know their phone number. You can't reach them. You can't stop in to see them. We have people stop in and see me all the time. As a matter of fact, it's funny. Sometimes they surprised when they come in here. They knock on the door, and I go open the door, or the door unlocks, and they walk in. They be like, "You here?" And I be like, "Yeah, this is where I'm at." I'm here. They call me, and they surprised. You picked up the phone? Yeah, yeah. Because what I'm teaching you is not something that it's not something that I believe. It's something that I do every day. The young lady that just started, I help her with ice cream parlor. Her ice cream parlor, she's closed today and tomorrow. She had to close her doors. Unfortunately, she had to close today, and she's gonna be closed tomorrow. No, she'll open back up tomorrow afternoon. But the reason she had to close her doors, she don't have any more ice cream. Her milk guy can't give her no milk, and she done sold out. Her first day, ice cream, she done over $1,200. Second day, she done again better than the first. But she said at that time she was so tired. She like I tell y'all, the hardest thing about sometimes these ice cream parlors is counting that cash at the end of the night. You got all these ones and fives. You got to sit over there and count them. She said she was just too tired to count the money, but she was going to count it later today. But she done more money yesterday than she did the day before, and today she just don't have any mix. And so it takes you have to make it one day, then sell it the next day. So she'll get some more mix on Friday, and she'll be back open full blast on Saturday. But I'm going to show her something that she can make because they have a concert series where she's at tomorrow night. I'm going to show her how she can make like Italian ice, and she can sell that straight out the machine. So she's gonna have that to actually sell tomorrow afternoon. But then she'll be back doing ice cream. But yeah, she was surprised. How did you told me that this would happen, but I just didn't believe you. And I said, how did you know it was gonna do that? Because I said, I do it every day. That's how I know it's gonna happen. It ain't something I'm guessing. It's because I do it every day, and I know how many people are passing by her store. She's on the main, not like me when I'm off the road. She's on the main we call it the main drag going into the town. You got to go by her. So I know how many cars. I know how many cars coming through here. I know how many I can pull into the store. So, but yeah, it's the truth. It don't take that's another thing. Not seeing Matt. Um, it doesn't take you a year or 2 years to learn how to start a business and to actually run it. I used to, and like I said, when I was on the advisory board for university, I used to argue this all the time. Why in the world do we need to have these kids in here for 4 years? You don't need to be here for 4 years. They got so much math that they're teaching these kids in the younger grades that you start making up names, modeling, and and stuff. I forget what they call it when they all they're doing is give you word problems. They throw all this math and stuff at these kids in the younger years. When they get to college, you don't need to get that much stuff now. Just college. Honestly, college you could do it in about 2 years. To be honest with you, but unfortunately, the state regulates in order for you to actually get your college degree, you have to spend so much time and hours within the classroom. So that's why you still got to be 4 years. That's why people always ask me why you don't what you call hook up with work first and all that stuff where people who are unemployed come here and stuff. The state will pay you. Yeah, the state will pay me, but in order for them to come here, they got to spend so many hours in the classroom and so much time per week to give out certificates and all that. I don't want to be stuck here in the classroom. Be honest. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I do not want to sit in the classroom with you all for 3 weeks. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I'd rather them keep their money. 'Cause I don't want to be sitting in here 3 weeks teaching you how to read schematics. I'd much rather you come a weekend, 2 days, get out of here, go make your money, and you learn that stuff out there in the field while you making money. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it used to be, and it works. We got so much data now saying that the way that I teach it does work. You don't have to come here and be here no 3 weeks and trying to learn how to repair appliances. I can teach you in the weekend. You go out here and make your money. and we got people winning. Where the video? You got to go to Facebook and go to the Appliance Bootcamp page group. Paul Brown, what's up, Michael ABC family? All right. Yeah, he got it out the mud. Yeah, that's yeah. The young guys are getting it out the mud. That's truly going to get it out the mud. That's not no grant money he got. That ain't no minority set aside. None of that stuff. He's going to get that thing out the mud. He's running ads. He's learning the marketing. He's doing all of that. He's going to get that thing out the mud. Ain't none of that. Ain't nothing propping that business up. Nothing propping that business up. And let me go back. That's for all of us. All of us is doing it. Ain't nobody getting no minority set aside in this appliance repair business and stuff. We're out there competing in the marketplace. So you can't say, oh, they're going there because they getting affirmative action and stuff. Ain't nobody getting no affirmative action, no minority set aside, none of that stuff. They're going out here and they're actually competing in the marketplace. Yeah, Greg, he really got it out the mud with the rocks and sticks. Yeah, he did. He's doing it. And like I said, that's not him. We have several people who have went out there and got this thing out the mud, who's doing it. Decent Nelson getting it out the mud, doing it. You know, and they're doing it right here in front of you all. And like I say, to have some people like that in the midst of you, where doing the same thing you doing, where you have seen these guys come and you say, damn, in 2 years, these enough to turn $1 million off this stuff, and in 1 year, markets that turn on the way to making $1 million in a year. No, no, I can do that because you know those guys. You say I can do that. If I get going in this appliance repair and learn the business, and then actually start actually getting some mentorship, and those are the guys you want to pay for mentorship. Those are the guys, if you're in the appliance repair business and you want to know how to get to the million, you want to know how to run these successful business. That's why you talk to Terry the electrician. That's why you talk to Miss Ward. That's why you talk to Lamar. That's why you talk to DCNF. That's why you talk to Marcus and them, because they're doing it. They're not somebody on the internet who's just telling you they're gonna give you some vague thing about business, but they don't know anything about the business you're in. They don't know. They never cracked $1 million in one of their business in a year, so they can't tell you how to do it. These guys know it because wherever you're trying to go to, they've done it. They started off as one man shops just like you, and they started off just like you trying to get with third party warranty companies. They started off just like you trying to figure out the business and figure out how to repair the appliances. They know every step that you are going through. They went through. So now they like I say, they are the pioneers, and they're going out there into the wild frontier, and they're writing down the notes how you get there. They can easily walk you through it now. They can easily walk you through it. Now, are they gonna walk it through you for free? No, I wouldn't walk you through it for free. I wouldn't walk it through it for free because you want somebody who's gonna be really vested and ready to go. And you wouldn't pay for somebody to show you how to make $1 million. Maybe not, because some of y'all don't want to pay $1.99 a month to get into a flyers boot camp. And we have people that sit here telling you, yeah, I've done it in a weekend, and got on here, and this guy showed me the path to go. Shout out to Tyran. He's doing really well. He's actually um, uh, from my hometown, and we're actually I believe his my wife and him might be related. I think. If not, they very very close proximity. So, but he jumped in, and that's the same thing he said. He said, "You told me this thing would do it, but I didn't think it'll jump off like this and this fast." And he's out there running it, doing it, and and people are saying that to the point where he told me, he said, "Hey, my brother thinking about doing it now. I know his brother, and he said my brother thinking about doing it. So this is good." I don't know if I don't know if Marcus have a YouTube channel. If so, he'll put it in. Marcus. Okay, Marcus. Definitely thanks, Mike. Took the online in April 2020. Started calls in of August 2020. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Him and DCNF bought on the same track. It ain't much difference between him and DCNF. They bought on the same track. That's great stuff. Laugh outright. Yep, that's right, Dr. Funk. Um, hey, people, show DCNF repairs for love. And also, yeah, go to DCNF. DCNF have a channel. Go to DCNF channel. And see, this is the thing. This is the thing, too. When y'all go there, one time a lot of the guys like DCNF for a while there, Miss Ward had stopped for a minute, but she's coming back putting out videos. But she's a little bit guarded now. She's a little bit guarded now with the videos she put out. Same thing. Now we have a better group. At one point in time, not say a better group. I wouldn't say the old group was bad. Wasn't nothing wrong with the old group. We were just smaller in numbers when they first came out, and they started telling you all about their successes. It wasn't so much the ABC family that was that was uh, that that wasn't happy, but some because we were in such smaller numbers then. A lot of other people, not even in the appliance repair field, were actually not happy to see people prospering and doing well. So people started getting saying, "Man, y'all gonna come out here and think I'm capping and doing all this crazy stuff and arguing with me, and I'm trying to show you all how to get to the bag. Forget it. I ain't gonna tell you nothing." So a lot of people just say, "Forget it. I ain't gonna talk," and they went silent, and then put stop decent effort putting a lot of videos, but people start acting crazy. 'Cause they act crazy with me still, but they start acting crazy. It ain't worth it. I go out here and make my money. Then they say, forget it. I ain't gonna be on this line arguing with y'all about nothing. I'm going out here and make my money and move on. So if they come out there and they're putting good stuff out there, you have to be happy for them, and you got to keep encouraging them to go. Like right now, we're encouraging them. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to see them win and crack those millions. Everybody wants to see them crack $1 million within a year because if they do, that's part of this knowledge base where now you got access to somebody who knows how to make $1 million in a year in the same field that you're doing that started on the same road that you started on. So now you got that in your knowledge base, and you can reach out to them. You can see them. No, you can see them. When we have these events and stuff, DC and F and them are there. Terry the electrician is there. Miss Ward and they'll be at the Ashby's. Marcus been at the Ashby's. Lamar's and stuff is there, and you can go talk to them. And they are more than happy to share whatever knowledge and stuff they have. Greg B be everywhere. I don't even think people know who Greg B is sometimes. When they be everywhere, but a lot of people just don't even know who they are. Slick be everywhere. You probably would know Slick. If not, in 15 minutes you would hear somebody call his name, so you would know who Slick was. Reggie is everywhere. Reggie Williams is everywhere. Mona is everywhere now that we're here. So you can go talk to these people and go. Same thing. I'm so glad that Mona brought Uncle Floyd up here because now she done gave a gateway for me to go back down and I go to Atlanta. I'm going back to Nancy and spending the day with Uncle Floyd. I'm going there to talk to him because now I got an opening to get there. Yeah, Mike with Mona. I want to say the talk. Yeah, you got access to somebody who had several McDonald's franchises and a multi-millionaire. You can sit and talk to them. Hey, you can't beat that. Greg B, I see so many garage door companies out here in Dallas, Fort Worth. Yep. Hey, now, Dr. Funk, the garage door I'm about to fix. All right. My friend for free for the experience. He had two doors with bad springs and cables. All right, no doubt. That's good stuff. All right. DCNF. He said thank you. He said he's coming for a new campaign soon. We have been in the grind mode, so I haven't had time to make new content. Okay, there you go. Good stuff. Um, wow, we got a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna read through some of this stuff, and then I'm gonna get get up out of here. Wow, y'all got a lot of stuff. Good stuff. Um, um, Okay, Greg B said he got those. Yeah, he got those systems in place. Got to. Uh, Marcus Harris. I don't have a YouTube for this, but me and my buddies do a podcast, Triple Profit Podcast. I don't offer lead gen, but I'll show you how to do your own. Okay, all right. There you go. There you go. Okay. Or where? Hey, when are you coming to Houston? I need the boot camp. You can get the boot camp now. Marcus done the online boot camp. I don't think Marcus didn't come here. Marcus done the online boot camp. You can do the and DCNF done the online and the live. But you can get the boot camp now. You can click the link in the description right now and get the boot camp. Get started. You can get off this live right now. Go ahead and get started, and you be done before the weekend. And you can get off the live right now. Go click on the link in the description. Buy the boot camp. You can get it as low as 199 per month. If you do it for the 199 per month, you get the appliance boot camp. You also get the garage door business that the Marcus referred to that he used to actually launch pad his garage door. You get that inside of that 199 per month, and you get off the internet now. Uh, Start listening. You start listening now. Before Saturday morning, you can look at all the videos for the appliance repair. You can look at the garage door tonight and be done with it. And then on Monday morning, matter of fact, you can mail off uh, your your information to start your LLC. And about a week, you'll get your LLC back. You get your EIN, then you go get a contract. You can be out here running your business in the next month or two. It takes about 2 to 3 months to get that business up and running and making your money. Tyran that I'm talking about, he bought the 500 90 days 90-day special. His business up and running. His business is up and running right now. Marcus, say okay. So we're gonna be watching and keep rooting for Marcus. He said he'll start a YouTube soon once he cracked that 83,000 a month. So he need to make $83,000 a month. And then he's gonna open up his YouTube. There you go. A not out the phone. Yes, you can't do this coming from the streets, earning a million fast. Yes, you can't do this. If you have corporate training, as they say in the street, you Gucci and can do it. There you go, no doubt. He said the industry has been showing love. We definitely appreciate them on our end. There you go. Um, it's definitely a sign to, yep, it's definitely a sign to appliance repair, no doubt. Um, Greg B, yeah, we definitely studied. Definitely studied. First started out, I was studying about. There you go. There you go. Those guys are he's studying about 6 hours a night. That's the truth. And so for somebody to say, oh, they see a lot of African Americans going there. No, they studying. Now, I all the time tell y'all with appliance boot camp, it reminds me of the old. If you read the Civil War journals and stuff, you read the journals from the actual generals and stuff of the Civil War. That was one of the things that they wrote down. They said at night when they went to the camp where all the black soldiers and stuff were, and all of these were ex-slaves and stuff. They said they could not find not one of them without a book in their hand, either reading or trying to learn how to read and stuff. And they saw that they're eager to be educated. He said you couldn't find at night when they weren't fighting or marching and stuff. They were trying to educate themselves. And that's what I say about you all coming through appliance boot camp. You all right now have all equivalent to PhDs and MBAs and stuff. It's not one person with an MBA that I would put that I would be willing to bet that DCNF, Miss Ward, Marcus, any of these guys would run circles around them because they running a business every day. Those guys just read the books and stuff and don't never built one from scratch. Thank you for saying that, Mike. We are burning the midnight oil over here. Everybody is. And you think once you think learning to fix these appliances, you have to study and go learn something. Wait till you get ready to start running this business part. Then you, man, then you really are studying. Then you really are learning. Yes, sir, decent enough. I study all the time on appliance hygiene TMM. Yep, that's good. All right, there you go. Marcus Harris, he done moved the last 2 months. He 90% COD. That's what I'm saying. Once you get going, you move over to that COD. That's where it goes. Um, Okay, they're going. They networking. Nassim Matt, Mike, did you interview Marcus or DCNF about how they did this? Yeah, if you're gonna look at some old videos, I had DCNF. I had pretty much everybody that came on here. They've been interviewed and stuff. Yeah, and they got they tell you. It ain't just me. They tell you how they doing it. So yeah, but if you want to come back, get them to come back on, I'll put another series back. We'll do another series of where they are now. Now I'll go back and I'll bring in all of the alumni, and this is what we have talked about, and we really should put this thing together. Um, we have talked about just having putting together like a not it wouldn't be just limited to ABC alumni and stuff, but putting together like what we done with Encompass, putting something together where we partner up and have the ABC alumni do the teaching, where you have Marcus teaching about business, DCNF teaching about business, Miss Ward and them teaching about business, Greg B teaching y'all about schematic readings and repairing appliances. You got 89 Dr. Funk teaching you. You got Slick teaching you. You got you got all these people. You can have Bianca and you can have Bree and you can have Mona and them talking to the women, getting them. We got all this wealth of knowledge now that we could put together a conference, a 2 or 3 day conference, and have be just as powerful than anything ever put out there because you all are doing it and you all are actually not only are you all doing it, but you all have uh, are still approachable. Meaning, when I say y'all still approachable, y'all not haven't gotten y'all still 2.5 years into this thing, and where they can still see y'all journey. When you get to be 25, 30 years and you making millions of dollars, then you become to the point where people think you're just too far ahead. But right now, people still think I can touch them. They're not that far away. No, I can put my head down and fight through this thing and catch them. They networking. Um, Maxine Matt, explain the $500 sale training class you have available. How does that work? Well, if you get the $500 course, you have the all you're gonna get is just the appliance boot camp. You're not gonna get the dryer vent. You're not gonna get the garage door. You're not gonna get the ice cream parlor. You're not gonna get the blender course. You're not gonna get the kettle corn. You're not gonna get the cotton candy, and you're not gonna get my real estate course. All you're gonna get is just the appliance boot camp, and that's for people who say I want to get into the appliance boot camp and I'm ready to go right now. You get that for $500. I'm popping up at different cities. You can buy that course, and you're free to pop up at any of the cities and stuff that I'm going to be at doing these little small events. And it's 1 day events. You're able to pop up there and be fine. I think depends on after I'm going to meet with them on Monday. Depends on how things go Monday, and depends on how my flight go. That's a long flight to Seattle. If I get out there and I say, man, I just can't take this flying all over the place. I think I might just do the 1 day. I might just move the 1 day event back into the appliance boot camp training center, depending on how that goes, and depending on how much time and stuff they have and where we need to go to. I might move them here, and so maybe once or twice a month I do the 1 day events, and for those $500 you can come here for the 1 day events. And I think I might do that because I'll be honest, flying makes me sick. I'll see how this makes me go. My wife and my daughters and stuff don't want me flying, so they'd much rather me stay here. So we'll see how it goes. Uh, that's all I'm at. Okay, thanks. All right, thanks. Okay, he's trying to move the COD. Just want some insight. Okay, okay, they networking. All right, they networking. They networking. Good stuff. John Dizak. I watch your video on flipping old appliances. Can you do another video on this or add an extra part of course on it? I could, but I'll be honest. The money is not in the flipping. The money is going to be into the actual repair side. So I want you to get to where the money is at. You can flip appliances if you like, but the money is going to be in the repair side. I made a lot of money flipping, but the money is going to be in the repair side. But I'm going to do a part two tomorrow because I actually got to do the delivery and I got to fix the one. I'm going to show you how I fix it, and I'm going to paint the other one. That they had the bad drain pump and the agitated dogs. There you go. Um, Elliot Godfrey. I'm focusing on COD now. Warranties. Yeah, that's what you do. Warranty is a great starting point. That's where you start off at and learn the trade and get your money in. Then once you get the trade down pat, you move over to COD. They networking. DCNF dropping y'all one. Uh, Join the local chamber of commerce. There you go. Join your local chamber of commerce. There you go, Mona. That takes planning and text. So if you need to get some text, now's the time. These kids graduate from high school and stuff. Start talking to some of the parents. Say, hey, I'll hire your son or your daughter if you send them down to the SSG Academy for 2 weeks. Better than sending them to the university or community college. You bring them, and if they come back, I'll hire them to be my technician. So you got that. Okay, they networking. Um, DCNF. So we get calls all the time for people who find our business on our local chamber of commerce. There you go. LH. Do you have any women alumni that's doing appliance repair? I'm taking the training, but my family thinks it's a bad idea since I'll be solo and can't. Oh, good lord, yes, yes, we have. Oh, we have so many women alumni. Uh, we got uppercase G. We got Brianka. We got Miss Ward. We got Bree. Uh, man, oh, we got Girly Girl. I don't want to keep calling names. We got Melly Mel. How to forget Melly Mel? Yeah. If, I tell you what, reach out. You can reach out to Mona. Mona's in here, SSG Appliance Academy. Mona, she can help you with the ladies. She's trying to do some of the ladies. Great place to go to. Go to Miss Ward, Solid Steps of Wealth. Go to her YouTube channel, and she can. She's one of our alumni, and she's a lady. She's killing the game. You can. I think Mel has. I tell you what. Just go to the Appliance Boot Camp Facebook group and just say what you said. Hey, I'm a young lady, and I'm repairing appliances. And is there any women in here repairing appliances? And look, wait for the response. When is the book coming out? What does the detail? The book is coming out after I go meet this week with the third party warranty company, and the book is just going to be the written version of the appliance boot camp. That's it. It's just a written version of appliance boot camp. With the book, depending on how things go with us this weekend, I might have something that relates back to that third party warranty company. Have a link in there where I can actually uh, uh, make a little extra money off of it. If that's say okay. If that I can I have it where I can monetize it within the book. But if things don't go well, I'm not going to release the book and it can't be able to monetize off of it. So that's what that goes. John D. said, I figured out how to learn to fix appliances. Buy an old one for $50, take it apart, put it together, then take it apart, put it together, put the parts in you forget to put back in the first time. There you go. Yep, no doubt. Big Eye, yo, ABC channel's up. There it is. Yep, earn while you learn. That's what we do. Okay. All right. That's Mona saying that's where the money is at. There you go. That's what I'm at. How do you do that? Earn as you learn. You take the course. You take the course, and what we do, we teach you to earn as you learn. That's our motto. You buy the course, and then you go out and get your third party warranty company, and the third party warranty company. That's what's gonna be your training. That's gonna be your hands on training. That's where you're gonna get hands on training. Third party warranty. Great thing, Greg B. Great thing. People keep forgetting you can teach yourself. I don't know where they got to the point where they think that they can't educate themselves. These guys and young ladies that you see are killing this, they are self-educating themselves. Everybody that's coming through Appliance Boot Camp, that's all I'm teaching you all, to be honest with you. I'm teaching you how to self-educate yourself. The school system has got you all thinking that you have to go to training, you got to get a certificate before you can do anything. You got women now, pretty soon, you're going to have women going to have to go get a certificate before they can braid their little girl hair. So, and stuff that you can teach yourself that you've been doing all your life, you're going to now have to go get a certificate to do it. So, yeah, you can teach yourself. What's good, Mike? What's good, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Uh, yep, there you go. Yep, they networking. Okay, okay, there you go. There you go. DCNF for Marcus. I need $1 million mentorship. Okay, all right, there you go. Cost of doing big business. There you go. And how? Yes, that they go to the $1 million question right there. What DCNF said. How long have you been running? Everybody want to be. You can't just come to them, and that's another thing. If you want, when you're looking for mentors, especially business mentors like this, you got to bring something to the table for them to work with. You can't just say, "I want you to mentor me," and you ain't got anything to work with. You got to be out there doing it, getting your appliances business up and running, and they got to be able to look at it to see what's going on with it. If you haven't even started and you say, "I want you to mentor me," they're not going to have time to do that. They want you to get out there running it, and then from you running it, then they look and see what's wrong with it. Then they start to build you up. But it's like it's like just like a professional basketball player, coach. You know, if back in the days of I don't even know who the coaches are now. Jason Kidd, I'll say Jason Kidd. You say, Jason Kidd, I want you to coach me so I can get to the NBA, and you can't even, right now you can't even you don't even know how to dribble the ball or anything. You don't even know anything about the sport. He ain't got time to work with that. No, you need to go. You need to come to me and let me show you that. That gets you. I'm the what's it called the rec league coach. Let me get you in to introduce you to the game and stuff, and give you the fundamentals and stuff, and then you migrate up to the point where you got something to work with, where they can get you to the $1 million thing. You can't just say just I want to go, but you gotta have something to work with. Okay, Tyran, I started the class in February, started calls in May. There you go. February, you started February, March, April, May. There you go. About 4 months. Get go. I say 3 months you can go. He's been doing it in 4 months, running calls. There you go. You have to be guarded. People out here can get it. I get it. There you go. But there you go. Elliot Doctor, he's been doing it for a year this August. There you go. You probably got something you can work with. There you go. Okay. Mike, it's mindset. I had to get to a point where I had to see expenses and investments. You have transitioned from laborer to entrepreneur and from employee to both. Yeah, yeah, to boss. There you go. You have to transition from laborer to entrepreneur and from employee to boss, no doubt. Yeah, we got people killing in New York. One time I used to talk bad about New York, but those New York guys started showing checks and stuff. I had to back off from them. About a year ago, I used to tell people, man, I wouldn't even do business in New York, blah 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 blah. Man, those New York guys started posting checks and stuff. We had to back up off them. Yeah, you have to be careful saying what you charge. You say a price more than they charge. All hell break loose. That's the no, yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. There you go. Home maintenance pros. Yeah, the alumni definitely look out with great info. Yeah, they do. Okay. Uh, good lord, we got everybody everywhere. Um, we're gonna read this one. This is awesome. You young people, great. I'm 60 and looking to learn this skill. Yeah, get in, get in. Uh, it's just too many people right now for me to go through all the chats. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you hadn't already, hey, you got two people on the both of them have collectively made over $1 million in 2 years repairing appliance, 2.5 years repairing appliance. There's so many people collectively. If you count up a couple the last couple of years, we have so many people that made over $1 million repairing appliances. We have two of them that's saying, "Hey, this year's the year they're gonna make 1 million in 1 year repairing appliances," and I have several others who have already done it. So if you want to know how to get in and start your own appliance repair business, so you can start heading down the road to where you can actually start having financial success, you want to start creating generational wealth, uh, and learning entrepreneurship. It doesn't just have to stop here with appliance repair. A lot of these guys do more than one thing. Also, you can do like you could do a combination. You can do a appliance repair, garage doors, appliance repair, uh, dryer vent cleaning, blender, all of this. You can do it. Just sign up. The link is in the description. You can get in as little as $1.99 per month. Um, and I would love for you to join us and have this type of fun, man. Don't be on the sideline. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm getting out of here. Don't be on the sideline watching this stuff. You can easily jump in and you be able to join in with us and have this fun and stuff that we have. You can easily jump into this thing. You ain't got to keep watching on the sideline, wishing that you had a business, wishing that you was getting to financial freedom and stuff. You can make that change right now. You can just click that link, purchase that course, and get moving. And don't have to stay here and just be a spectator all the time. You can get into this thing and share your story with us, and just the journey. Once you make that decision, you're going to be an entrepreneur. You're going to run your own business. Just that journey of you making it on and getting your business down pat. That journey. You're going to enjoy it. It's not going to be like no job you have. You're gonna feel like you retired once you make that decision. No, once you make the decision that you're gonna run your business and you're gonna be running your business, you're gonna love it. It's not gonna be like no job. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a fun journey, and it's gonna be the best time you ever had in your life. Once again, if you hadn't already, sign up for the course. And if you think this will help somebody, sign up, like and subscribe to the channel, and share it with a family friend. Once again, Monday, I'll be up in Seattle, Washington. I'll be going live from Seattle, so we'll see how that goes. All right. Once again, we'll talk to you later.